Hi everyone, welcome back to Coffee and Cream Teaching Team. My name is Clarissa and I am a second grade gen ed teacher.
And my name is Alex and I'm a second grade special ed teacher. If you're new to our channel, welcome. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you're notified when we have new videos.
Yep, so this week is actually going to be a couple of days in the life of a second grade teacher. We've had a lot going on this week, so we're going to try to break it down little by little. But one of the biggest highlights is that I got observed this week, so we're going to have to tell them all about that. So step into our video to see what happened.
So here's our schedule for this week. Today, which is Thursday, we're going to have breakfast first. Then we're going to have our morning meeting. After that, we'll go into math, where we're starting topic 4. Then we'll have art. After art, we're going to have our math center / foundations time. Then we'll go into reading, lunch, writing, SEL, and dismiss.
All right, so it is officially lunchtime. It is 12 o'clock. We just dropped off the kids to lunch. It feels like a really long morning. Math was really, what? I think it was just your chair hitting it. There's no one there. It's this thing.
Oh,
There's no one there.
oh my God.
Alex is being paranoid as usual.
Paranoid. It's so awkward.
But yeah, we're just doing like a quick lunch. Alex always brings in a fancy lunch, so I'm always like... So I just brought like some spaghetti and some like ham that I like to whip up sometimes if I want a quick lunch. And Alex brought in like a whole feast. So what did you bring, Alex?
It's not a feast. It's like a Japanese kind of pancake with cabbage and carrots and onions and maybe some shrimp.
Martha Stewart version.
It wasn't even me. My husband made it for me.
Oh, that's so good.
It's so yummy.
What else do we have to talk about? Oh, we have to tell them about the observation.
Oh, yeah. So tell them what happened.
Oh, my gosh. I got observed, and we weren't expecting it. It happened Monday morning.
Mm-hmm.
Out of all days, Monday is the perfect day to get observed.
Okay.
All right, so as usual, we're updating ourselves because there's a million things on our brains and we want to just regurgitate it out before we forget it.
Mm-hmm.
But I was going to say that I got observed this week. I hate observations. So cringeworthy. I hate people staring at me and watching me, and like I like to talk low to my students in general. I'm just like a soft-spoken person. So whenever someone observes me, they're always like leaning over extra, and it makes it even more awkward. But anywho's, so I don't know if you guys get like a heads up on when you're getting observed, but we honestly don't. we had like our initial meetings with our principal, and I guess it's like game on, like they can come whenever they want to.
Mhm.
And our new administration, they're really sweet, but me and Alex, we just honestly don't like being
I
observed.
don't think anybody does.
Yeah. So I got observed on a Monday morning, which was like the worst time ever.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it ended up turning out really well. I'll say that first off. So it wasn't a bad observation. It was actually really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the timing of it, and because it was so unexpected, made us so like nervous.
And we have a student who's in the wrong setting in our classroom, so that really added to it, and it actually frustrated even the person who was observing her. So
and it just becomes unpredictable because you never know what you're going to get.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes it's nice to have admin come in and they can see for themselves what the real issues are. And that's more of a separate case. It didn't have anything to do with my observation. It was just something that we're working on with that student and our administration. So overall, I didn't even tell them I got observed in. It was in writing.
Yep.
So I actually write our writing lessons because we do shared lessons. If you watched our earlier videos when we were setting up and talking about how we plan.
Mm-hmm.
So thank goodness, like it was like an editing lesson.
Mm-hmm.
So the students were just kind of checking over their work. They were using their checklists, using their sight word walls. So the admin that came in to observe me was just smiling and nodding. And that's always like a good encouraging sign when you see them kind of smiling and peeking in. So it was just like about 15, 20 minutes. And me and Alex were just super happy when it was over with. I got debriefed about it and they loved it, so I'm happy that I got one done. And now we're just like, okay, since they came for me, then we know that they're coming for Alex next. So at least we know, so we could feel a little bit more prepared. Of course, they're always prepared, but just like mentally, so that you can know, like, all right, if there's like a behavior issue, like let's just be extra mindful of it. So it just kind of makes you feel like you're on your P's and Q's a little bit more. But that's my little story time about me getting observed. Hate it.
I know. So now we're just going to eat our lunches and probably work on setting up some portfolios that we have to do. Or maybe we can show the portfolios after we set them up to show them what our school is doing. Good morning. It is Tuesday, November 2nd, and it's election day. Right now it's 7:20. And today, the kids aren't in school, so we get to work from home today, doing professional developments all day long. So I'm going to kind of take you around as I do professional development today. And yeah, I'll show you what I'm doing. I'm doing some grading right now. We have a meeting with our principal that starts at 7:40, so that's in about 20 minutes. I'm going to make some breakfast, eat my breakfast and keep grading, and then go to my meeting with my principal. So right now I'm working on grading a little retell quiz. This is so we can have a quiz in for reading. That way we're just basing the grade on more than just their reading level. So we have a little reading quiz here, and it's about retelling. So we use that sentence frame, the character wanted but so they tell who the character was, what the character wanted, what the problem was, and what the solution was. And we did it based on Katie Woo, No More Teasing. And then this is kind of how we're scoring it. So they get 20 points if their picture has to do with the story. They get 20 points if the student identified the character as Katie Woo. And they get 20 points if they said what she wanted. 20 points for writing the problem, and the problem must be related to what she wanted. We didn't make this specific because there could be several problems and solutions in different books. And then finally, the last 20 points are for writing the solution, and it's important that the solution is directly related to the problem.
Hey, Ronnie.